A little over a year ago, I said to my wife, "Have you ever heard of hyaluronic acid?" She said, "Every woman has heard of hyaluronic acid." And I said, "Have you ever heard of taking it as a supplement?" She said, "No." I've been taking hyaluronic acid as a supplement every day for a year. Actually, it's been a little over a year. And today I wanted to share with you my results. Starting with my joints. The reason I decided to take hyaluronic acid to begin with is that I learned that it could help with joint support. I do a lot of trail running. Every year I go to the Grand Canyon. I talk a lot about that on this channel. And I live in Arizona. The trails here are very, very rugged. And so it's a lot of pounding on your joints. Now, my knees and my joints are pretty good already, but I was just looking for that extra little something to give me an extra little support. As I get older, I'm constantly looking at ways to try to give me a little bit of an edge, and that's one of them. That's the main reason I started taking hyaluronic acid to begin with, and I do feel like it has definitely made a difference. I'm 53 and my joints feel awesome. Next, let's talk about skin. I wasn't really thinking about skin when I started taking hyaluronic acid. I know that's why my wife says every woman has heard of hyaluronic acid. But that's not what was in my mind. However, I will say that I have noticed a difference. I posted a video recently about taking collagen. I've been taking collagen every day for a little over 3 years, but I've also been taking hyaluronic acid. I showed some before and after video clips, and I feel like my skin, the wrinkles have improved. I have a lot of wrinkles. My skin is sagging. I have a lot of sun damage, right? From a lot of damage in my skin, a lot of aging. I don't know if it's genetic, but definitely from being out in the sun many, many days for most of my life. Collagen together with hyaluronic acid, I feel like has actually made a difference. And there is good research to support that, but I want to share with you my own experience. I do feel, that I really believe that hyaluronic acid is helping to make my skin a little bit tighter and to improve the wrinkles. That's not the main reason I started taking hyaluronic acid, but I'm happy with that. So there are many other benefits for hyaluronic acid. I made a video all about that, which I'll link in the description. But those two things are the things that I have noticed personally. My improvement in my joints. They just feel healthier. They feel better. I feel more limber, more flexible, and doing all the running and hiking and everything just hurts a little bit less than it did before. And then also, I feel like I have made some improvements in my skin. Next, I want to answer some questions that I can see are probably going to pop up in the comments. And let's start with, do you take high molecular weight or low molecular weight? All right, well, that's a good question, but let's talk about what that means, okay? And I'm gonna do this by illustrating with a piece of wood or several pieces of wood, okay? This piece of wood right here, this represents high molecular weight, okay? The hyaluronic acid that your body produces naturally is in what is referred to as a long chain or long chain form. So it produces long chains of hyaluronic acid. High molecular weight hyaluronic acid is very similar to the hyaluronic acid that your body produces naturally. Okay, now this is a piece of pine wood. And these right here, if I can grab this, and these are also pieces of pine. These are also pieces of pine. And these used to be the exact same length, but I cut them down. I don't even know if you guys can see this. But I cut them down into smaller pieces, okay? This represents low molecular weight, okay? So high molecular weight, low molecular weight. Now, the way we want to look at this is if you're ingesting it in supplement form, you want high molecular weight. It is most similar to the same type of the hyaluronic acid that your body produces naturally. Now, there is some thought, some research out there, and some people that suggest that, well, it doesn't necessarily matter so much because your body, when this is absorbed and your body digests it, it is broken down into low molecular weight. So, and your body uses it that way. However, in many of the studies that show benefits in taking hyaluronic acid, actually consuming it in supplement form, they use high molecular weight. So that's what I choose to go with. The reason we have low molecular weight, or what you would want to consider low molecular weight for, is if you're putting it on your skin in some type of cream. The idea is that these smaller pieces are more easily absorbed in the skin, whereas the larger molecules are not. So high molecular weight if you're taking it in supplement form, low molecular weight if you are putting it on your skin in a cream. And if you're getting a supplement, you want to make sure that you look. If it doesn't tell you, then don't get that brand. If you're getting a cream for your skin, you will also want to look. If it contains hyaluronic acid, you want to look to see if it contains high or low molecular weight. If it doesn't say, then it's probably not the best cream. But if it does say, what you're looking for is low molecular weight. So I personally take pure high molecular weight hyaluronic acid from Do Not Age. That's where I get mine. There are other companies that produce it. If you want to try hyaluronic acid from Do Not Age, I have a link for you down below. It is an affiliate link, so if you go with them, you get to save some money, and then I get a teeny tiny little commission for referring you. Thank you very much. Another question I could see coming up is, how much do you take? I personally take 200 milligrams of hyaluronic acid every day. And another question following that is probably going to be, well, when do you take it? I personally like to take it in the morning along with all my other supplements, at least most of them. I feel like it's best to just pick a time that you can stick to it and do that consistently every day. So that's what I've chosen to do. It's easy for me to take it in the morning. So I take it in the morning, 200 milligrams every day. So hyaluronic acid is one of my main supplements in my longevity stack, along with collagen and many others. But I feel like hyaluronic acid and collagen are kind of like go hand in hand. If you want to hear more about my experience in taking collagen, you can check out this video right over here.